By 1991, DeLonghi had produced 3.5 million of these heaters. As a result of the recall that they were forced into by the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission, they recalled approximately 250,000 of the heaters. That left 93% of all the heaters produced in the recall for a national fire hazard still in people's homes across the country. The way these heaters catch themselves on fire is an internal failure, and you can't see it. If anybody has one of these heaters, discard it. Get rid of it.
As soon as I found out that the DeLonghi heater, which is the one that I had, was part of the recall, I went home and checked to make sure that the one that was in our kitchen was the actual heater that is part of the recall. It was, so then I told my mom and my little brother that we should not use it anymore, that it wasn't safe, and that we needed to make sure it didn't even get plugged in. When I was a baby, my great aunt gave my mom and dad a heater, a DeLonghi heater. That heater was used in my bedroom when I was a baby, and it turns out that the heater that was used in my childhood bedroom was a heater that was in the recall, and it could have burned up at any time and started a fire in our house. Most of the people who have died from the fires that I've heard of have been either elderly people or children who couldn't get out in time. A lot of people that were just injured, they saw it catch fire, or they were in the other room and they might have gotten away with some burns, but they weren't killed. The people that were killed were the ones who weren't able to get out in time. It's pretty easy to find out if your DeLonghi heater is part of the recall. You look at the serial number on the side and the bottom of the heater. You just put that into Google and you can check it probably in less than 5 minutes.
My searching method will find many, if not most, of the heaters that are on Craigslist. The problem is that Craigslist is one of only many different platforms. The only way to get this message out is through wide-scale publicity. Anybody using the heater is at risk. Mostly lower-income people rely on heaters. Those at risk for the most tragic type of incident would be households where the heaters are used in children's bedrooms. The danger is the switch shorting out and actually causing plastic to burn or other materials to burn that could potentially ignite the oil in the heater. The oil in the heater is just like oil in a pan on a stove. At a certain high temperature, the oil can ignite. So even if the heater is used properly, a catastrophic fire could occur.
I've grown up with little portable heaters throughout my life, it seems, and still happen to use them in my photo studio. I know, family members that use them at home, in the bathrooms. So DeLonghi is certainly on my mind when I'm out and about. I do keep my eyes open for the DeLonghi heaters. All of you folks out there on all social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, take a look at your portable heaters, DeLonghi heaters. If you have one, find out if it's a defective heater, and if so, get it out of your loved one's home.